I guess I really don't know what Christmas is all about.
Hey everybody, welcome back to All About Alex. And I have my sister here today and we're gonna do a rap and chat. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna have our wine and talk about the presents that we got for my grandbabies. And then also just talk about some random things as the video goes on. So first I'm gonna start out by just saying where I got everything from, and then we'll just get into the wrapping. So here we go. Ooh, that's good.
That is good. I was gonna ask you if you knew where y'all got it from, but I know you have wine. You have alcohol for that.
Yeah, a lot of times we just get it for gifts, so who knows? And I just put it up for random occasions. But so here's a gift that we got, Anthony and I, my husband and I, for the girls. My son that's disabled has one in his room, and it just basically puts lights all over the room at night. And the girls really like it, and so I thought I'd get one for their room since they just got their new place. And so we got this from, I ordered it from Amazon.
That's a good gift for them. They don't love that.
So we got that. I'm not gonna go through the stocking gifts yet. Just wanna go through some of the bigger things. Obviously this thing here. This is a card that we got for our middle granddaughter, because our older one has one and she got last year for Christmas, and she doesn't like to share.
She don't like to share. Yeah.
So we got the next one, one of her own, so they both will have one, and there's no argument.
Well, this one's for Ava.
This one's for Ava. Yeah. So hopefully she'll like it. I don't know if she'll know how to do it, but she does try to get on her sisters and try to push the button. So. We'll see.
Well, Mimi don't love it because she don't have to share hers now.
Right, exactly. Then we also got them several babies because they love carrying their little babies around. They just had a baby sister in September. So now they're all about babies. They want to hold babies. They want to feed babies. So we got them their own babies. And this baby is in a little carrier. So I thought that was really cute. And they can like switch off and share the carrier with their different babies. And then this baby is in a baby crib. So I figured they could share these. So like, ooh, it just came loose. So if one is in the baby carrier, then one can be in the baby bed, and they can kind of switch off, and so we can kind of cut down on the arguing, and both of their babies will have something to do and be in. So we thought that was a good idea for them. And these all came from Walmart. These gifts here. Actually, no, this one came from.
That's the one I think I got.
This one came from Marshalls.
This one came from Walmart.
This one came from Marshalls. You got her this?
Yeah, that's.
Oh, okay. This came from Walmart.
Yeah, that one came from Walmart. And then this is like all the baby stuff.
Oh yeah, and then this is from my sister, and she got them baby bottles, a little baby sippy cup. It has a bib and a pacifier, so that's so cute. So they'll have plenty of things to do with their babies.
Yeah.
We didn't get them a lot of clothes because they have so many clothes, and we don't have them enough for them to have as many clothes as they have over here. Like a lot of clothes they only get to wear them once, maybe not even at all, before they grow out of them. So this year I didn't get them a lot of clothes, but they always need sleepers, so I thought these were so cute.
Those are cute.
So I got these. These came from Walmart. They were $7.88 a piece, and I thought those were really cute for them. And then I just got them some stuff for their stocking. We'll go through that later. Here's another baby that we got, and the only reason why we got this baby, y'all, is because it's called Baby Ava, and that's my grandbaby's name. Her name is Ava Grace. And they're mixed, so I figured they could have some white babies, some brown babies, and it'll be fine. So this baby, like when you lay her down, her eyes close, and when you sit her up, her eyes open up. And again, her name is Baby Ava, and I just thought that was so cool. This is another thing that we got from Walmart, and it's just a little pillow, and it sings Twinkle Twinkle Little Star, and they love that song. I sing that to them, and it has a little blanket for her to hold on to, and so I thought that would be nice for her to have at night in the bed. And this we got from Big Lots, and I think we got both of these from Big Lots. And this is just some fake makeup. So our oldest grandbaby, she loves putting on lipstick and acting like she's putting on blush and things like that. And so, and she's only 2, y'all. So we got her some little fake lipstick, a little mirror to put her little fake lipstick on. So I know she's gonna love this.
That's how old Bria was when she was playing makeup too. She was really young when she started playing makeup now.
This is another gift from my sister for them, and it just goes with their kitchen, which I'll show you in a second that she got for them. But it's just a bunch of play food, so it has like yogurt.
All of it on the back.
It has yogurt and pancakes and eggs and cereal and milk and juice, syrup and all kinds of stuff in here for them to play with. So they have for their little play kitchen that she got for them.
Yeah, that came from Big Lots.
And this came from Big Lots as well. Yet another baby. So this little baby.
You was right when you told me everything that my baby does.
Where did this baby come from? I think this baby came from Five Below, I want to say. I'm not for sure. But just another little baby for them to have. So I tried to make sure they both had 2 babies apiece. They already have some, so this will just add to the collection. But yeah, so another baby for them. Oh, this is a mini microphone. This came from Meyer.
Oh, that's cute.
And I thought that they could sing or whatever and just hold this and sing with it. It plays songs too, so I got that for them. This will probably go in Malaysia's stocking, my oldest daughter.
She'll probably like that.
My oldest granddaughter, I should say. And then this thing here, it spins and lights up. It's not lighting up for some reason, but there we go. So I know Ava is gonna love this. She loves things that light up and play music and stuff. So I thought that would be good for her. It's called a press and glow spinner. And it either was from Meyer or Walmart. They both had them, and we actually bought one from each place. And then we realized we had 2, so we took one back. So they had them at different stores, but they definitely had it at Walmart. These I got at the Dollar General. This is more like a practical gift, but like, wait, hold on, let me turn off this toy.
Yeah, when they in the car,
There we go. When they're in the car, they fall asleep and their little heads just be. So I just thought this would be helpful for them to have. They love Mickey and Minnie, so one of them will get Mickey and one of them will get Minnie, and they will be able to have this when they're in their car seat, so they can be more comfortable if they fall asleep. And I also got these. These were from the dollar store, guys. And I have some of these from my house, but at their house they don't have any slippers. And if they wear socks, because they have hardwood floors, they slip and slide and fall. So I thought these would be good for them to take to their house, so they can have some at their house as well. This is a little Poppy doll. I love trolls. They really don't really know what that is yet. But they love anything that's pink and has hair. So she's pink and she has hair. So I figured they would like her to play with and comb her hair and things like that. She has a little comb and a little crown that comes with it. And we, like I said, we got this from Five Below. We also got them, we got this from Walmart, and it's a little stroller for them to stroll around their babies. And hopefully this will not start a fight because we only have one. I told my husband we needed two. He said they need to know how to share. So we have this for them, for their baby. So hopefully that will work and it'll be okay. And I got that from Walmart. I'm not for sure if I said that. This one. Okay, this one we got for them. And so this is just more like a cook set for her kitchen. So my sister got her kitchen and her food. This comes with a little bit of food, but mostly it's like pots and pans. There's a tea kettle. It has these little wooden spoons here, a knife, all kinds of things like that for her to be able to cook in her kitchen. So she's gonna be so excited about this. And then the last thing that we got them was this from Walmart for sure. And we got this on Black Friday. Well, you know that Walmart had their Black Friday all week, so it wasn't actual Black Friday, but it was that week. It was a Black Friday sale. So we got them this. It's a little blow-up ball pit. And I thought that would be fun for them, especially in the winter time when they can't go outside and do a lot. So we got them this, so hopefully they'll like this. The last thing, which I'm so excited about, my sister got this for them, mainly for my older granddaughter, but my little one will play with it too. It's this cute little kitchen. You got this from Walmart, right?
Walmart, yeah.
And it just has a sink, a refrigerator, a microwave, a stove, ovens. It's so cute.
It comes with dishes, cups, utensils, pans, pots, spatula, spoon, oven rack, and chopping block.
It is so cute, guys. I know they're gonna freak out when they see this. They're gonna be so excited. So that is what we got them so far. Well, that's it. We're not kidding. That's what we got them. Now they also are gonna get things from my other sons, their uncles, and then also, you know, their other family members. So this is plenty for them. They already have a gang of toys already. So they're really, really blessed. And like I said, guys, we didn't just go out and buy all this stuff. We've been shopping for them since probably September, October. As you know, they put all their stuff out so early. So whenever we would see something that we thought they might like, if it was $5 or $15, we would go ahead and grab it and just throw it in the pile for when Christmas came. So now me and my sister are gonna try to wrap some of this stuff and see how much we get done. And we're gonna do a wrapping chat. So we'll just kind of talk back and forth and then try to get some of this stuff wrapped if we can. So let's wrap like the square stuff first.
Okay.
Because I think that'll be easier to wrap like the stuff that you don't have to maneuver. The rest of the stuff I think we may put in bags, stuff like this. That stuff. Because it'll just be easier. So we'll just wrap like all the square stuff. And let's see what we got. I'm gonna have some more wine because this wine is so good.
It is. It's Monty. Jade, bro, Jade. Whatever the sparkling one. Okay. So it's Monty sparkling wine. It's really good.
We also have some chocolate. I forgot you had.
Chocolate chip, chocolate cookies. So, this was such a crazy year.
Oh wow.
I noticed that when I wrapped earrings.
It was double-sided.
Yeah, I wrapped this on the other side.
That's neat.
I didn't notice that at first either. What I was gonna say was this year was such a crazy year. And
Yes.
we've been locked in pretty much all year. So you've been spending a lot of time at home. So what's one of your favorite memories of 2020 in your newer home?
Well, we built this house in 2018, so we've been here 2.5 years. This will be our third Christmas in this house. I'm trying to think what would be my favorite memory of this house in 2020.
So far.
This has been a rough year.
It's been a hard year. Never done, right?
I mean, we were able to do a really cute baby shower for
Oh,
my
yes.
daughter
The baby
in
shower.
love, because they're not married yet, so I call her my daughter in love. But
That was so beautiful.
it was really cute because they had their third daughter, so we didn't want to go all out and do a whole baby shower, so we did what we call diapers and donuts, and it was a baby sprinkle, and it turned out really good.
It turned out
We had it, I think the end of July, I believe.
Yeah.
And the baby was born in September. She was born September 12th.
Yeah,
And they still have diapers.
Still a lot of diapers.
So it was a great idea. It worked out perfectly. So that was a good memory. And then just having my new grandbaby in September, that was a good memory. Not necessarily in this house, but just overall in 2020, that was something good that happened. That's probably it. Everything. Oh, my son graduated from college.
Oh, yes.
And we
Beginning of
had the
2020. Yeah.
cutest drive-by graduation party for
Yes,
him.
that was awesome.
And people literally drove from out of town
Yes.
to come
Yes.
and say congratulations to him, because, you know, the graduates, they kind of got gypped.
I
They
know,
didn't have
it was
any
hard.
kind of, and this was, we were so, I mean, you know, things in perspective. We understood why everything had to be canceled. Of course, you know, safety first, health first.
Yeah.
But this was our first child
To
to
graduate.
graduate from college. And he graduated with a double major, so he actually has 2 degrees.
Yeah.
And
I
we
was
were
looking
so
forward to that
excited because her
graduation.
son graduated.
In 2018.
And then she was telling me about all the activities they did.
It was awesome.
I was just really looking forward to it. She was like, basically, it's like a whole weekend thing.
Yeah,
like they have stuff to do all
yeah.
weekend. And
They
I
go
was really
all out.
looking forward to it. And so everything got canceled. And so I was sad for myself, but I was sad for him as well. So we put together a drive-by graduation party for him, and it turned out so good. Like I said, people drove from all over the city and all even out of the city to come and congratulate him and bring him gifts and really encourage him.
And we had a horrible rainstorm that day.
Oh yeah, we thought it was gonna be rained
As
out.
soon as we decorated and got everything ready, it just started pouring down, shower raining, like rain out of nowhere. And then, like an hour later, the sun just beams out, and we was happy about
Yeah,
that.
because we were like, oh, what are we gonna do? I was like, we'll just squeeze everybody into the garage. But it turned out to be a beautiful day. It was nice and sunny when everything started. So that was another good memory for 2020. What about you?
That was a really good memory. 2020 was a very difficult year. I'm trying to think. I can't think of anything off the top of my head.
Your grandbaby's first birthday.
Yeah, that was, yes.
And we did that here.
Yeah, my grandson, my second grandson, Jose's birthday, first birthday. We had a party and celebrated his first birthday. That was awesome. I think that was my highlight of 2020. He's been my highlight, you know, pretty much this whole year. Like anytime I get to spend time with him, to see him, he just makes my heart melt. Did you know all about that? Because you have your granddaughters.
Yeah.
And I think for the most part, they were like our happy place this year.
They definitely like help you to put things in perspective and to see the blessings that you have, you know, because they could not be here. So we're definitely grateful for them. So what is like your favorite Christmas memory when we were kids?
Oh my goodness. Do you remember when Auntie Paulette came down and she had bought us that life size? She bought one of our favorite aunties. She came down. We didn't know she was coming. My mom probably knew she was coming, but it was a complete surprise to us. And she bought us this life size, like this. That baby doll was probably our size.
Yeah, because we were like
we were little.
8.
We were young, yeah. And literally, I think she was probably bigger than us.
Yeah, I think she was taller than us. We each got one.
But she had clothes, and she had hair, and she was just the greatest. That was like the greatest, one of the greatest Christmases that I remember as a kid.
Yeah, that was a good one.
We always had wonderful Christmases because Mommy cooked. We had a lot of Christmases where we didn't get gifts at all because
we were so poor.
We were really poor. Like we were really, really poor.
But the thing about it is, like,
we didn't know we would be
sad about not getting a present for a minute, but then we just would be okay. Like, Mommy would make this huge meal.
Yeah, we always had
everything and nuts and candy.
And she would let us eat all day long.
Yeah, we would just eat all day.
She would just like, y'all can eat whatever y'all want.
It felt like a celebration, It felt like we didn't miss anything.
Yeah.
Until we went back to school and we saw all the kids talking about their presents.
Yeah.
But yeah, we rarely got Christmas presents. So I remember one year we got skates.
Oh, I remember the skates.
We were so happy.
And we was outside skating.
We were so happy. We went out. There was like a factory at the end of our street. And they had a nice sized parking lot. And so we went out there and we was skating. And my brother got a bike that year. So he was pulling us around. We were on our skates and he was pulling us on his bike. We were so excited. That was one of our best Christmases ever. Another one that wasn't really about gifts. But one year, my family just showed up.
Oh, yeah.
And I mean, like, everybody.
Our whole entire family.
It was crazy. Like, we were so happy.
Yeah.
We heard a knock on the door, and it was like our whole family. Yeah. So, I don't know. I think my mom was even surprised.
Yeah. I think she was surprised that Christmas.
Because Mommy pulled out all the food. Yeah. We had put up all the food. Like, it was at night when they showed up. We had put up all the food. Mommy got to pulling out food. They stayed for a few days too, and we ate. They all cooked together, my mom and her sisters, and it was just great. We loved being around our cousins,
our family. Yeah,
we grew up with our cousins as if they were like our brothers and sisters. We were all very close, and so we loved whenever we got to spend any time with them. So that was another good Christmas memory that didn't have anything to do with getting presents, but it was
that was like
being with our family.
That was like one of the best Christmases because we had our life family together.
You got one?
Yeah. I'm sorry.
No, I only got one done too.
Yeah, I'm not the best rapper, y'all. Don't pay attention to me. You're not gonna learn no tips from me because I struggle with rapping.
She puts everything in bags.
Yeah, I might get bags. So, ta-da! The best you gonna get.
Normally, I don't rap either. I use bags a lot too. Unless it's like, I find myself only rapping for like weddings.
And this is the baby doll.
Christmas.
So this is one of the baby dolls. Are we gonna put names on it or remember? It's the one that was in the box.
So baby Ava.
This is baby Ava.
Yes, this is her. Okay. Here's some stickers. So what was like one of your best Christmases that you had with your kids growing up?
Oh my goodness. Let me tell you, my kids were spoiled. Okay, we're not gonna say blessed. We're gonna say spoiled. But I do remember our first Christmas in what we call the big house. We had just bought my and Dad's house, and it was our first, Christmas in a home because we had always lived in apartments. So me and their dad, we like snuck the gifts in the house. We didn't let them see any gifts. They didn't even know that we were buying gifts for Christmas. I think we told them that that their gift was the house. Because I think we told them we spent all the money, buying the house. So that was.
And do you remember how old they were then?
That was in 2005. So, I gotta do math.
That was 15 years ago.
15 years ago. So Paul was like 8, 9, and Bria was probably 12, maybe. But anyway, so they didn't have no idea that we bought everything that we heard them say that they wanted, like me and their dad got it. And we ended up wrapping gifts late at night, like we're doing now. And we put them out underneath the tree. And when they woke up, they didn't, mainly kids, most kids, they wake up like at 6 o'clock in the morning. Can we open up gifts? Can we, do Christmas now? But they didn't do that because they didn't think they, oh, that's cute. I like those two-sided. That's neat. That's something they just started doing. They didn't used to do that. Yeah. So anyway, they woke up like at a regular time. They didn't get up early. Yeah, they thought the house was their gift, so they didn't even wake up early or nothing. And when they came downstairs, we were actually in the kitchen cooking, and they just screamed so loud because they were like overwhelmed. Because the gifts was flowing out into the foyer. They had so many gifts. So that was like one of the, I just remember just the excitement and just the looks on their face. And I think Papa even started crying because he was so happy. He was so happy, like, we do get gifts. So that was like one of my most memorable Christmases.
I think I have two. One was our first Christmas with Aaron. That's my youngest son. He is now 21. But his first Christmas, we had just moved back here. We lived in Missouri.
Oh, okay.
And we were so poor. We had no money. And I remember we had signed up for Christmas assistance. We had signed up for Christmas assistance, and y'all, the cults came to my house.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
It was like 3 of them. Now, I'm not a football person, so I have no idea who they were. I know I wasn't like one of the main ones, like the stars, but they were like players.
But they was coach players.
Yeah, they came to our house.
Oh my goodness.
And they brought us so many presents. They brought us food, gift cards. They brought the boys all these jerseys and toys and footballs and all kinds of stuff. And I was just like blown away just by the generosity. They were so excited. I felt like so embarrassed because I was like, they're coming into my little old house. And, it was just like overwhelming, but it was such a blessing when we thought we weren't going to be able to do much for them for Christmas.
Yeah.
And then another one of my favorite ones was when one year we got them, this was probably one of their best Christmases because we got them, their grandparents used to just...
Oh, I know. Mommy and Daddy?
No. Anthony's parents.
Oh.
Used to just
I know they
so
used,
much stuff.
yeah, they used to. I remember y'all used to drive around all day, going from house to house.
Because everybody wanted to see the babies.
And y'all wouldn't have enough room in the vehicle to get all their stuff home.
Yeah.
I remember that.
My husband used to have to go back like the next day and get the rest of their stuff because it would just be so much. But this year we got them.
We have that little piece you cutting off. The piece
Okay.
you cutting off.
This year we got them bunk beds. And because my Aaron, my youngest, was ready to move up out of the crib into a toddler bed, and my other son was sleeping in it, so we got the two older ones. I have 4 boys, so we got the 2 older ones. Well, not the 2 older ones. The 2 middle ones. That's for Asian. We got the 2 middle ones bunk beds. My kids are such hard sleepers. Y'all, my husband put that bunk bed together, and then we
I remember that. Moved them
while they were asleep.
And they didn't wake up.
We had to move them. We moved them all out of their beds at night.
Remember.
We put them all in our bed. Then we took their, cleaned their room out and put their bunk bed in the room, and then we moved them back into the room.
And none of them woke up.
And they did not wake up. And we were like bumping into walls, and we were like, shh, shh, shh. Because we just knew we were going to wake them up, we were going to spoil it. Because, obviously, they believed in Santa Claus again, so we never would wrap any of their gifts. They never had gifts under the tree until Christmas Day. And so we were like so nervous that we were going to wake them up, but we literally did all that, moved them into their beds. They slept all night and woke up the next day, and they were just like so confused. Like, how did this happen?
How did Santa Claus get us in this bed?
It was so cute. So that was one of my best memories of them when they were little, because they were just so cute. They were so shy.
I remember Christmas we were in the old house where I lived. So it might have been Christmas of 2013, I think. Because Bria wasn't here. Bria was in Maryland, I believe. So little Paul had asked, he's a gamer. So I kept saying, Paul, the game stations, all the game stations were coming out with new game stations that year. Xbox was coming out with X1, I believe, and PlayStation was coming out with a new one. The Wii came out with a new one. So I kept asking him, you gotta tell us which one you want, because we gotta find it. It's not like it's just gonna be sitting on the shelf. Well, he told me he was like, okay, Mom, I can't really decide, but I think if you gotta know now, I want the Xbox, right? So I was like, okay. So I went around, y'all, for weeks trying to find this Xbox. Found it, bought it to the house, hid it. He kept asking me if I had found it yet, and I kept telling him, well, I'm still looking. He didn't know I had it right. So he was like, one day he said to me, okay, it's good you ain't got it, because I changed my mind. I don't want the Xbox, I want the PlayStation. I was like, are you serious? So, my job that year, because I don't think we had got bonuses before that year, but my job gave us bonuses.
What job?
LEO. So, I was like, okay, I'm not going to, because at first I was going to take the Xbox back, exchange it for the PlayStation 3 or whatever it was at that time. And when I got my bonus, I was like, okay, I'm just going to get both because,
Because your kids know.
Yeah.
I was like that.
Yeah. So I went, which one?
The bonus.
I went and got the PlayStation. So I told his dad, I was like, he's got both game stations. He's gonna be super excited. Y'all listen, let me tell you something. Why my son come back and say, well, Mom, I changed my mind. I think I want the new Wii. I was like, look, we already got what you getting, and we ain't exchanging it for nothing. Because he could not make his mind up. But that Christmas, came, and I did not bring the game stations out. I let him open up everything else because it would have been a wrap. Like, if he would have opened up the game stations, he wouldn't have cared about nothing else.
Yeah.
So he opened up all his gifts, and he was just looking so confused, like. And your boys was over that Christmas, and he was like, "Well, I'm thankful for all what I got, but is it something missing?" I was like, "Oh yeah." So I made him close his eyes, and your boys was like, everybody in the room just fell out because I brought out the first one. I think it was the Xbox. I brought that out, and so he unwrapped it, and he was so happy. He was like, "Yes, thank you, Mom." I said, "I thought you said you wanted the new Wii. You changed your mind. You wanted the new Wii." He's like, "No, it's okay. I'm happy I got the Xbox." I said, "Okay, well, close your eyes." And so he's like, "You're kidding, right? I got some more gifts." And I gave him the other gift. He opened it up. It was the PlayStation. Girl, why he leaped across your boys, jumped in my lap, and just was like, he literally started crying because he was so happy. He was like, I was taking pictures of him. He had his face covering his hands covering his face. I was like, "Why are you crying?" He was like, "Because I'm so happy." He's got both of them, bro. He was happy.
Yeah, we did that one year. When my husband did that with my son. He did the old, it's in the hidden in the closet. Like on the Christmas Story. He didn't get the BB gun. He thought he didn't get the BB gun.
Yeah.
And so he, they did the same thing. They opened all their gifts, and we never really got them a whole bunch of stuff, but we got them enough. We tried to get them one or two things that they actually wanted and some things that they needed. Mm-hmm. And we had got them their gifts, and they opened up their presents, and like Paul, they was like, "Oh, thank you so much." Mm-hmm. And you could just tell that there was a little sadness. And
they didn't see what they really wanted.
And so my husband was like, "Okay," because we used to have a Christmas breakfast every year. And all of our family, we call it the cousins breakfast, because all of our cousins, my husband's cousins, would come over, and we would have this huge breakfast on Christmas morning or Christmas afternoon, and just hang out and play games and laugh and joke and eat. And so my husband was like, after we opened our present, my husband said, "Okay, guys, go ahead and go in the closet and get the chairs and the tables so we can get set up for the breakfast." And when they opened the closet,
you said the controllers for Mimi, right?
Mm-hmm. When they opened the closet, it was I believe it was a PlayStation something. I don't keep up with them. But it was one that they wanted, and they didn't know what it was, so it was just a big box wrapped up. And so he was like, they were like, "Dad, there's another present in here." And he was like, "Really?" He was like, "Alex, did you put a present in there?" I was like, "No, you put no present in there." Well, he had put the present in there. And I was like, "Well, who is it for?"
Oh, he didn't tell you either? Oh, wow.
I was
so
like,
all
"Who
of y'all
is
was
it for?"
surprised.
And he was like, because he kept saying we couldn't afford it. And so I was like, "Well, who's it for?" And he was like, the kids were like, "Well, it says the boys." And so I was like, "Well, open it then." So they opened it. Oh my goodness, they were so excited. It was like none of the other gifts mattered. They were just happy about that gift. So that was a good one too.
That's how they be too.
Yeah, that one that they really want.
That one they waiting for.
That's just puts all the other ones to shame. They're like, "Okay, I'm good." Talking about getting a bonus from your job. What's the nicest bonus or gift or anything you've ever gotten from your employer or clients?
Oh, my clients.
First, tell them what you do.
Oh, okay. Well, I have an associate's degree in science, and I barely worked in my field. I graduated in California, and I worked at Kaiser as one of their major hospitals there in the North Bay area. And when I relocated back here to Indiana, I started doing home care and working with special needs and elderly, young and old, depending on like mental or physical disabilities. Um, so I've been doing that since 2003. I love my job. I love what I do. One of my most memorable Christmases, I think, with one of my clients. Like, you guys, this young man, you could not tell him that he had a disability. Like, he was in a wheelchair. His primary diagnosis was mild CP. He could talk, he could do everything, you know, but walk. So anyway, I started working with this particular client to fill in hours because my primary client was in the hospital. So I went in to this home thinking, I'm gonna do this temporary. You know, I'm just trying to, you know, stay busy and compensate for, you know, income lost from my primary client. And I remember going into the interview with his mom and thinking, you know, I really, really hope that I love this home. I really, really hope that me and this client click. And as soon as I walked into the house, I mean, he was in his bedroom doing physical. He was supposed to be doing PT, physical therapy, in his bedroom. As soon as he heard me come into the home and introduce myself, he just started talking to me from the other room. But I think one of my most memorable Christmases with my client is one with him because he lifted my spirits so much. But I remember one of my first Christmases with him, he had went to church with his family, and then I came to work with him afterwards, and I had dinner with them, and he gave me gifts, and just like, he just was the most sincere, most caring, loving young man. Like, you would think he was an adult because of the conversations that he would have with you, and it would just touch your heart. And he gave me this little like clay, you know, thing that they made at school. He made at school, and I still got it to this day. And just the way he was describing it, because he loved art too. He loved art when he was in school. He loved anything with arts and crafts. He loved, and he was just explaining to me how much love. He's like, Angie, I put love into this gift. And I was like, I know you did. I can tell that you put your whole heart into making this for me, and I still have that gift to this day. I love working with pretty much all my clients that I work with. He was also one that was verbal. I've worked with a lot of clients that are non-verbal, so just working with him, and he could talk, and he would talk your head off. But I never got tired of it because I loved that he could talk, and he could tell me what he liked, what he didn't like, where he wanted to go, what he wanted to do. You know, I love that about him. So that was like one of my most memorable Christmases with my clients.
I remember when I used to work at a clinic, and I used to work at a clinic here in town.
Can you hand me that other paper towel? I mean paper towel. Can you hand me that other paper towel? Yeah.
And yeah. And we used to get like gifts and things from the drug reps. I worked for a doctor.
Oh yeah.
There were 3 doctors in the clinic, and each doctor had his own nurse. So I worked for one of the doctors. I was a nurse for one of the doctors. And I think this probably was the first Christmas there because it just really shocked me at how much the drug reps brought as far as gifts for the clinic. I mean, it was just overwhelming. I went home with so much stuff every day for like the whole month of December. Because they would bring in gift cards and actual gifts and food. And
yeah, I remember all the food and stuff like you would bring home.
They would bring us Starbucks, and it was just like, I was just shocked. Like, I had never had an experience like that at work, so that was kind of neat. Just to have, you know, that experience. So that was different.
Yeah, I remember you used to work for that doctor.
Yeah, it was something. So I think that we could see if we can fit a couple of those big ones in these bags, and that's probably it for now. Okay. The rest of the stuff I think I'm gonna put in bags. I think we got a lot done.
Yeah, we put a dent in it.
Yeah, we put a dent, exactly. We put a dent in it. So it won't be too much left for me and my husband to do. I think we're gonna try to get the rest of it done tomorrow. So look what I got for them. Look. So my plan is to leave these in the car. Because when they're in the car, you know, they get fussy. And so I thought I could have these in the car and I could give them a sucker and then it will calm them down. So
yes,
that's my plan.
Multiple purpose. Yes.
Yes. It's all about keeping them from crying. So, but thank you so much again for joining us for this rapid chat. My sister Angie, thank you so much for joining me. And again, like and subscribe if you haven't already. I would love to have you in the All About Alex family. I'm new to YouTube. I've only been here for 2 months. So actually not even 2 months, it'll be 2 months on the 31st. So I would love to have you guys. Again, thank you so much. I hope you have a very blessed and wonderful holiday season. Thank you guys so much.
Bye, guys.
Bye.
Many ways, Merry Christmas.